when the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Shelby, welcome to the show. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Mets taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today's starter, Shane McClanahan.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? And stepping in for New York, Trey Turner. And a pitch. That one ripped. Way back there. And out of here. He wastes no time on this one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Now it's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
A defensive change for the Rangers. Now playing center field, number 89.
Now the third baseman.
The third baseman.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes up. Back to the top of the lineup. Jose Altuve up to hit here. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Drew Gilbert. McClanahan back to work. And that's through there for a strike. The atmosphere around postseason baseball.
You're out. Out. 3 out. Ball 4, take the base. You're out. Out. 3 out. 3 out. 3. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. Out.
First and third, 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Turner should have it. And the inning is over. So the Rays strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. The 4th game of the World Series. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. The wind and the pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Here's Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Alonso.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 5-1. And he's there with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Smoked into left, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So they're at the corners now. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 2. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 8-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Wilcox on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Gary Sanchez now. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And he deals. And that one fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame here in Game 4. Ripped on a line. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
At first. Trey Turner at the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch supply.
Here's the third baseman. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Tucker makes the play, and there's one away. Now it's Randy Urena. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Now batting.
So first and second with one man gone. And now it's Jose Siri. Right through there for a strike. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. Two on, one out. This ball's chopped in the ground. Fires over to first. And that is out number 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Patrick Bailey. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That's through there for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back now in Tampa Bay. And now Gary Sanchez. Alexander in his 6th season, 31 years old.
Now pitching for New York.
Ball 4, take your base.
Number 75. Reed Jones.
Man at first, and now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Here's the pitch, run around the goal. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
The Mets up big in this one late here in game 4. Right down the chute, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. He gets a mistake.
Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching for the Rays. Number 54. Austin Adams.
Ball 4, take your base.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead it 15-6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Isaac Paredes now.
Shortstop.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
Ball 4, take the base.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.
you